Fred Rachani of the Sports Courier here to recap WWE Total Divas Season 2, Episode 2, March 23rd, 2014. Sorry for the delay. I was going to go live right after Total Divas, but there was a lot going on. You see, we also had the second to last episode of The Walking Dead, which I will be recapping in just a second. And we had a crazy finish on UFC Fight Night with Dan Henderson and Mauricio Shogun Hua. So, yes, I had 3 TVs all on in the house, trying to keep up with everything that's going on. But hey, enough of that. Total Divas. Now, this Total Divas featured some interesting stuff. You see, we learned something new about Natalie Ava Marie. She used to have some problems, some hashtag sobriety problems. She had some demons in the past. And while she was going through her demons, apparently she took some racy photos, which were later discovered by Cameron and Naomi and all the other divas. And Cameron was showing them to the seamstress and everybody. Ava Marie's getting all embarrassed and starting to cry. Naomi had to give her a really nice pep talk. I've seen the photos because they've been floating around on Twitter. They're really nothing like different from what you'd see like other models posing. I mean, okay, they're a little racy. A little racy. There was a little bit of bootyliciousness in there, but like they made it out to seem like these are like nude photos or something. Or this was like, I don't know, something other certain former Divas champions have done that are considered pornographic. I wouldn't consider that pornographic. I mean, it's like, my personal opinion, I think this is clearly a storyline. Maybe she did regret those photos. I really don't know. At the same time, you can make the argument if she didn't take those hot photos, maybe WWE would not have signed her. But hey, clearly, at least on camera, Ava Marie seemed to have a problem with the photos, and seems like they got that whole situation rectified. But Fandango's backstage with TJ, and they're like, "Have you seen the photos? Have you seen the photos?" And then Summer Rae's like, "Oh, poor Natalie Ava Marie." Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella, they got a bus, a big tour bus. If you saw the preview for this Total Divas season, you'd see that Naomi and her hubby tried to get it on the bus unsuccessfully. We had Nikki Bella crack a tooth, chip a tooth, and the whole time she's worried about how John is going to react to her chipped tooth. Oh my God, dude, John's not going to like me. John's not going to do this. John's not going to do that. And I'm like, what? And oh yeah, they did get back together. For those that missed it. Although they technically spoiled that in the preview. Because John did say that he loves her. I guess they just didn't get engaged. So I guess they didn't totally spoil it. This episode, it was okay. It was tolerable. But it was also pretty idiotic. Okay? If you're keeping track at home. Ava Marie is crying about non-nude photos. Because apparently they're so bad she could have gotten fired by WWE. Even though, if you Google some of these Divas photos prior to them going to WWE, they're probably just as bad. Not that I consider them bad. On top of that, one of the other main storylines is Nikki Bella being worried that John won't like her because of her tooth. And I guess another storyline, an ancillary one, is the fact that Brie Bella and Daniel Bryan, got a bus. Okay. Walking Dead, Maggie and Glenn try to reunite while fighting off zombies and trying to find Terminus and reunite with the whole crew. UFC, Shogun Hua, Dan Henderson rematch of 2 all-time greats. Total Divas, John Cena's girlfriend is worried because she chipped her tooth, even though she's rich and can get it fixed. And Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella got a bus. I wonder which show is more riveting tonight. I don't know. I can't decide which. Total Divas is probably the most riveting show of the night. I mean, really. I mean for real. I mean the chipped tooth, the bus, man. That's some serious ish, man. That's some serious ish. Well, overall, I mean, I guess I'd give this episode of Total Divas. I mean, it's a thumbs up every week because it's always entertaining. But it goes from cringeworthy entertaining to this show's really good and entertaining to what the F entertaining. It's just, it's whatever. It's whatever. I'll get, you know what? I'll give this Total Divas a thumbs in the middle. Just because, I mean, again, the main storyline was the bus and a tooth. Although I will say this. I do believe Eva Marie, as she said, really did have some problems in the past. I mean, I don't think she'd make that stuff up. And the fact that she is willing to talk about them on national TV, that's a big deal. Obviously a big deal for her. So props to her for speaking out about that and, you know, kind of showing us a personal side of herself that we haven't seen before. And, hey, I'm glad she's moved on to bigger and better things, although, come on, girl. If you're going to get married, talk to your fam. Have a real wedding. Maybe, just maybe, they'll be building towards that at the end of the season. We shall see. But I want to hear from you, though. What did you think about Total Divas? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you skip it? Let me know. Leave a comment below. Tweet us, Facebook us. Do what you got to do. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button. Please share this with all your friends. And until next time, everybody, don't forget to subscribe. Why? Well, we have the best, the most in-depth, most interactive live recap shows, not just after Total Divas, which is a rapid recap, but we host nearly hour, sometimes 2-hour-long shows right after Monday Night Raw, right after every Impact Wrestling, right after every Friday Night SmackDown, where not only do we recap the shows, but we take your questions and comments live on the air. We also have exclusive interviews with all your favorite stars, including Mick Foley, Booker T, Gail Kim, Adam Edge Copeland, Lance Storm, John Morrison, and many Mo. We're also hosting a very special WrestleMania pre-show and live chat and recap all Sunday night. That's right. We're going to not only be previewing and reviewing WrestleMania 30, but we're going to be taking your questions live on the air. And we're also going to be giving you guys live commentary and results of WrestleMania while the pay-per-view is going on. So maybe you're watching WrestleMania in real time. Maybe you decided to skip WrestleMania for whatever reason. Maybe you can't watch and you just want to follow along. That is the night for you to join us, April 6th. Mark your Google calendars. Until next time, everybody, as always, enjoy the matches. Whew. I got to get myself a bus.